Sure. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Benedicta again. So today I want to talk about how much do I get as the Pflegefachfrau, how much do I get in my job, and how much do they pay generally, how much you get as a Fachfrau. So during the Ausbildung is 3 years. The first year you get 1,190 euro. The second year you get 1,252. Then the third year 1,358 or so. But when you work weekend, you work holidays and everything, they add all this. Even if you are doing hospital, they still add all this and to your salary. Sometimes you can get up to 1,400, sometimes you can get up to 1,500. That's if you're in your third year. If you're in your first year, sometimes you can get up to 1,200, if you do holiday shift and so after the hospital, you are allowed to go to anywhere and look for a job that suits you. You don't have to work where you do hospital if you don't want. If you feel you don't really like the place, or maybe you tell them you want to work and you don't like the salary. So my advice is always apply in many places, go for the interview, talk about the salary so that you can compare. You can compare which one is good. Like mine, immediately the hospital, I started working there, and later I find out that they were not paying me well because people are getting better money. So when you finish your hospital, you are allowed to compare which people pay well, because now you are your own boss, you are in the market, and you know about this hospital. They are looking for people everywhere. So why settle for anything when you know you could still go other place and ask and go for interview and ask about their salary? If they pay you better, why not? But there is this thing about German people that I don't understand. Not only German, about white people here. I don't understand how they live. They are so peculiar about unbefristet Arbeitsvertrag. Once they have this unbefristet Arbeitsvertrag, they don't want to live there again. They want to stay there. You have unbefristet Arbeitsvertrag is the you have the I have a call from my boss. He's calling me. Hello. So that was my boss calling me and asking me if I could come tomorrow morning and work because I have 3 days free. I declined it, my sister. I cannot go and kill myself. I've worked 7 days or 8 days straight. I just start my off day today and I have just 3 days off and I'm going to work again. So I don't want that kind of money, I beg. I'm not going. I know if I go, they will give me, if they call you like this and ask you to come, they give you what they call a bonus that you came. Sometimes good shine, that you came, they give to you, then you have minus from 1 day from your work. But I cannot. I need to sleep and rest. I don't have that kind of strength. I don't have that kind of power. So you maybe forgot what I was saying, but I will try to remember what I was saying. So I was saying that you can look for the work, the Arbeitgeber that will pay you well. Or I was talking about unbefristet Arbeitsvertrag. This call just confused me. Unbefristet Arbeitsvertrag, that unbefristet Arbeitsvertrag is the vertrag that when you get, you hardly they will hardly condigon you, they will hardly tell you to go without any good reason, and you too, you cannot just live like that without any good reason, so you can work there till death do you part. you can work there, because I know people that have some people tell you I've been here for 30 years, I've been here for this, but me, this my husband that I suffer so much to get. Yeah, I don't want to stay in one place so like that. But if the one place I is better than the other place, maybe for salary, I see that they are increasing my salary all the time. And even with that, I always still check once in a while. Maybe I'm just at home, I don't have anything to do, I just write it on internet that I'm looking for job in so place. It will come out, I will check, I will call, and if they say come for interview, I still go. The day I have off, I'll go. I'll talk to them. When they say this is amount they are paying me, by if it's okay, and I know it's very okay that I can leave my job for my sister, I will leave. Oh. Me, I'm not for all those ones. That's why when they are doing their thing there, like they want to die inside that job, I just look at them, that look at these ones. Do you know how much people are getting? People are getting better money. People are doing traveling, nursing, going to different places, making good money. So back to the topic. So how much do pflegefachfrau get? Immediately your husband, some job from, that means your husband, you were getting IS 1,003 something. That's brutto, gross. Then your netto, which is your net, can be maybe depend on your Steuer class, you can get up to 950, 850, 980, and 880, something like that, or IS 920, so that's your net. So as if you now get your husband, you get your certificates now, some work will just increase it to like 2008. That 2008 is only Zuschlagen. Your Zuschlagen will come, which is your Saturday, Sunday, night shift, Pfleger, as a Pflegefachkraft that you arbeit, that you work, Schicht Arbeit, because as we are doing Schicht Arbeit, you get some money for working as a shift Arbeit. As working in the shift, you have some money that they pay to all these different kind of money will add into your salary. And again, it depends. When you are working with public hospital or public home, or when you are working in Christian pay better than public. When you're working in Christian, you know that it's like diacony, Caritas, they are Christian. Why public is like AVO, that's all those ones that don't have anything to do with the church thing. So that is it. So if you're working with all those ones that has things to do with church, Catholic, all those things, most of them with Catholic, you get more money. That's what I've seen. So if you get like 2008 with, when they add your night shift, your weekend, holiday, sometimes when there's holiday, but I don't like putting holiday because holiday is mostly once in a while, not something that comes all the time, so I will not add holiday. So night shift, you're as a shift worker, somebody that's working in the shift, everything, you can be getting up to 3,004, 3,005. Then that is your gross, brutto. Then depend on your Steuer class, as I say, and how many kids you have, or if you don't have kids. Steuer class 1, Steuer class 1, you cut your money. They can even remove up to 1,005 from your money. That's the baddest part, because when you see how much you worked and now see how much you get, it's always wow. It's just like I'm working for government here. They just cut. Sometimes you get up to 3,500, 3,800, and you will be receiving something like 2,400, 2,200, 2,500, or as if maybe you are Steuer class 3, you can be receiving like 2,900, like that, upward. So it depends on your Steuer class and how you work. If you take more night shift, so more holiday, more weekend, you can be getting into your account. The one into your account is the net profit. Is the netto. Of Dutch is netto, of English is net profits. Of English, the overall payment is called gross profit, and in Dutch is called brutto. So sometimes you will see that your brutto is up to 3,900, 4,000, then you can be getting like 2,800, 2,900, sometimes 3,000 too. You can be getting up to 3,000. So if you are doing shift, if you are doing tie sites, you know, as a tie site you don't get much as full site. Depend on how many hours tie site you're working. Full site is 38.5 hours to 40 hours. That is full site work. So tie site is from 20 hours to 30 hours, you know, 30 something hours, you know, that's tie site. So I am doing 24 hours a month, a week. Yeah, 24 hours a week. That's what I'm doing. So sometimes as I get up to 2,005 brutto, and I get 1,009, 2,000 euro, 1,008 sometimes. So, and I don't work all the time. Sometimes I go to work just 3 days. Like this, like last time I have 7 days off and I work 8 days again. So I just work like 14 days a month. 14 days a month. Most of the time I'm at home. So, you know, a month is 30 days. We have 30 days in a month and I work 14 days in a month. So I'm 16 days I'm at home, resting, cleaning, taking care of my kids, shopping, arranging the house. So maybe when my kids grow up that they can do things by themselves, I can work full time if I want, or part time, or up to 30 hours if I want. But for me, that money is okay for me, and I'm getting kindergarten. So my husband is working, you know, so in a month after paying my bill, doing shopping, I can still boast of saving up to 1,000 euro, which is so big. So after paying everything, because I pay, my husband pay, so we put hands together and pay. And my husband is working full time, so he gets more money than me. And he too did hospital in his job, not pfleger work. So, and he has been here for long. So another thing that I want to say is that the more you work, the more here you work in hospital, in nursing, which is the good thing, your salary will be going up. You know, like I said, I'm a new nurse, not long I've been in the pfleger. So, but once you get up to 5 years, if you are up to 5 years, you get more money. You can be doing. I know people that sometimes when they get their monthly paper that they pay, the statement of accounts, that's what it's called English. Once they get it, sometimes when they are opening and looking at it, I just, you know, spy and just see a little. Some of them I work more hours than them. Like one woman I know, she work only 20 hours, but she's getting more money than me. One day I saw that she got almost 2,300 netto. That she got almost 1,008 or 2,008, 2,009 brutto. You know, so. And she's doing just 20 hours, but she has been there for like 12 or 15 years, you know. The more you work, the years you work, they pay also with a farm. They pay, even if you do 1 year hospital, after that 1 year, the second year you get more money, because now you have 1 year FRM as somebody that have done hospital. That's why if you do hospital and if you want to apply for hospital, you will see that some of the things that they say you should bring, they say bring your Arbeitszeugnis. Arbeitszeugnis is something you get from your Arbeitgeber that, yeah, this person have worked with us for so time, so time. That help a lot. Anytime you are giving Kundigo in your working place, please don't ever forget to get your Arbeitszeugnis, because that is the paper to shows that that shows that you have experience, you have worked with them so time, and you give it to your new Arbeitgeber. If you don't want there again, you want to go to another place, collect your Arbeitszeugnis. Arbeitszeugnis is very important. With Arbeitszeugnis, your money go up. If you don't have, that is your proof also. If you don't have this proof to show to any Arbeitgeber, your new Arbeitgeber, you are still receiving little money like somebody that just started yesterday. So always get your Arbeitszeugnis. Always get your Arbeitszeugnis from your Arbeitgeber, so that you can always put them together. Anytime you are applying anywhere, give them. When you are writing your Kondigum, I think I will have to put a short, this is already in internet. Just go there, you copy everything, and don't need to stress yourself, start cracking your head how to write Kondigum. It's there, they just write everything there, just for you to change your address, name, everything. But everything is there. So copy it, and everything is there that you have condigon for so time, and please, you need your Arbeitszeugnis. Oh, if I tell you what Arbeitszeugnis have done to me, it has helped me. Before I started working in the Pfleger, and before I started working here, I was working in another place, which I said we moved to this place, and I got a new job here, which I've said it already in another video. And I did not get my Arbeitszeugnis. I didn't know I have to get Arbeitszeugnis. So when I got my Arbeitszeugnis, excuse me, oh, sorry, I was hearing somebody. I thought maybe somebody was entering my garden, so I went to look. So what I'm saying is that Arbeitszeugnis is very important. Always get it. So when I came, I didn't get it. I didn't get any Arbeitszeugnis. So my Arbeitgeber told me, without Arbeitszeugnis, this is what he is going to pay me. With Arbeitszeugnis, this is what he's going to pay me. I started calling my last Arbeitgeber that, please, I need my Arbeitszeugnis, that you should send me my Arbeitszeugnis. I don't know why they don't know that they have to send you when they are giving you your Kondigon, because I applied for Kondigon. As he's giving me the Kondigon, normal advisor is supposed to add that Arbeitszeugnis, but some of them don't like adding it until you ask. So I asked, then he gave it to me. I gave it to my Arbeitgeber. The first month, I didn't get enough money, but the second month after I gave him the Arbeitszeugnis, my money went up. Not that it would be too much, but 200 euro is much, you know. Something you were receiving like 1618, then with your Arbeitszeugnis, you start receiving 2,000 euro. It's a big deal, you know. So this is it. This is how much they pay. And when you are looking for a job, know where and where to look for. Look for maybe Catholic people like GFO Clinic, Marian Clinic, St. Elizabeth Hospital. You know, try to know all these things, because you know these ones pay more than all these just public hospital like that. You know, public hospital which is like Uni Clinic, all those ones, they don't pay too much like all this Catholic one. Know that as your number one when you are looking for job. When you see all those places offering place that they have, place applies to such places. That is places that you get a better money. So I'll end this video here. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye bye.